What the fuck am I supposed to glean from this? You all ready to continue on? Just make for where the light shone. Still and Ranger have opened a way for us. Judging by the direction, should be the place. Arcane platform. This is a portal, no mistaken. Okay. Oh, this is fucking... absolutely Omega. Amazing. Yet another civilization. Reminds me of Omega. Attacked as soon as you arrived. Not the most welcoming of places, is it? Let's look at the lay of the land. See how far we can go. I'll help Alphino with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. Not knowing what the locals are like, best take care of yourself. Find you once we finish exploring. Expect the twins will seek the outmost bounds of the Isle. Propose we search the central area. Machines patrolling here and there, sentinels in all likelihood, like those you encountered. They'll most certainly attack those who enter too close. To avoid them, look for others. Additional entity detected. Look, Rhett. Machines here do not appear hostile. Let's see if we can communicate with them. Begging your pardon, we are searching for the denizens of the star. Unknown life forms detected. Assigning generic label, interplanetary travelers. Greetings and welcome to this planet. The planet? What? Could you repeat that? Your hearing organ is unable to process the name in our tongue. We translated into yours as Alphatron. Our people, meanwhile, are called Omicrons. You stand within one of our outposts. Omicrons? What is it that you do here? Preparing for war. With the dragons. As presently we do not have a designated target, you have nothing to fear. Should your star become designated, however, you will be taken into custody and or terminated. Oh, well, at least they're being honest. Measuring combat capability negligible. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I killed the guy who said that. Autonomous weapon development complete. Vanguard upgrade complete. Munition level satisfactory. No dialogue, but there you are. We finished surveying the area. This comes as no surprise. There's no way forward. There were portals like the ones we used to get here, but those that worked only sent us to isolated isles. Anyone to speak with? Robots. Robots, robots. Robots, robots, robots. They're going to war. Robots, robots. Combat data. Robots, robots. Weird. Seek to advance themselves only through conquest. Following their victory over the dragons, they stand ready for the next campaign. The leader has yet to issue commands, and so they wait. That's Omega. Who could it be that fits Range's description? A soul whose yearning for oblivion surpasses all others. During our investigation before we joined you in Eligaya, that's the way of it. Why couldn't he just say it to all of us? Given what we know about this place, it is certainly a curious state of affairs. Dragons and the EA long for death, the Omicrons long for conflict. Much as that may lead to destruction, must be considered a distinct desire. Talking to him would be a pointless exercise. That in itself, I believe, is worth investigating, wouldn't you say? This appears to be the console. Seems unresponsive. Would you care to look at it? Awaken, activate. Password! Well, I tried. I'm glad she's still immediately like, I got it. I'll try password. No luck, I see. There must be a way to activate it. There must.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough, but if we can't even activate it...
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons. As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega. Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
I do still have that on me.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it, or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
My custom-made Omega Jammer.
Wait, you still have it? Sid and Nero's legendary device which brought low the superweapon Omega. Wait, the actual device was much too big to lug around, so you must only have the control module. And there I was getting all excited. Never mind. An old-fashioned spell will suffice.
Amazing. I bamboozled the cat. He's just gonna cast lightning.
It worked!
Received Communications Module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Sir. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait, we have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines.
Fair.
In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency.
Why are we here then?
If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them.
Probably that they've gone mad because the orders haven't come.
We take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
They probably got stuck like this for a millennia and then just faded away. Took me duck. Honestly, we'll try to speak with the Omicrons this time. You and Graha observe from a distance. Systematic by nature, there are any that aren't. It shouldn't be too difficult to spot them. Let's begin at once. Alright, we have our mission. Wait, what am I doing? Fuck. The Omicron wanders about ceaselessly as if lacking a clear objective. I had a feeling it was that, but I also couldn't exactly tell. Omicron wandering aimlessly. Where? Aha! I see it. It's left the base. Let's follow it. Not here, but it definitely came this way. Must have used the portal. Time to get through. What is your query? I don't even know who you are. Yeah, what are you doing here? Huh. I'm wondering that myself. There's something special about this tree. Being foreign matter, protocol requires that we study it. As this task has been completed, the specimen may be discarded. We call that emotions. I see. Out of curiosity, does this pertain to your duty? No, it does not. My apologies. I shall return to my designated post and assume the state combat readiness. Remember, one day when this adventure becomes part of your epic, think I will be mentioned? You're not here so you could be in a story, Gratia. Forgive me. Let there be no doubt that the fame and glory could not be further from my mind. And yet, I'd be lying if I said that I don't relish in the thought of my name being spoken in the same breath as yours. Ah! 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 Oh, that feels good. Ugh. Very important to maintain your physical health. Gratia is ready to take the next step. We should return to the outpost for now. The others will wish to hear about the errant Omicron. Fucking made a quest called Hello World. I'm done passing the rot. No more. No more passing the rot. It's done. Raha says you found a suspicious Omicron. That's good because the units here were of no help. They'll have the same thing to say about the extended operations unit. No way to arrange a direct meeting. Still, that served to prove that it's business as usual at this outpost. Enough about us. Tell me you learned something more useful. I did, but I actually fell asleep while I learned it, so I have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about right now, and I'm using this as a recap for myself too. Omicron trying to make sense of the meaning of life. None of the others were even a fraction as philosophical. Position of leadership, perhaps even one of the who comprise Sir. Omicrons invade other stars, enhance themselves as the spoils of conquest. Technology at their disposal, they should be able to alter their bodies, in part or in whole. Setting aside the questions of motive, if Sir, for example, wished to have an ordinary Omicron's body, I see no reason why it would not be possible. The problem is how to go about ascertaining if that's what happened. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. Oh, fucking undercover boss? What is this? I have an idea. Oh. Lighting on the console again, but we make it stronger, much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction, it suggests it has a connection to Sir. Worth a try. In that case, I will stand guard in case your incantation draws sentries to the scene. Alright. Rhett, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. I should mention shortly before you return, Omicron appeared from the same direction. Rather than entering the outpost, however, it headed off towards the console. I assumed it was a unit on patrol, but perhaps that could only be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. I'll unleash a veritable storm. This will work, I'm sure of it. After all, our comrades are rushing over us. Come, my friend. Find this doubt-plagued Omicron. Easy enough. I was like, it's gonna be somewhere else on the body, isn't it? No, it was just the head. Click on head. You! I spot your head. I clicked on your head. Die. An anomaly, you say. Performing diagnostic. Error confirmed. My connection to the central command has suffered from intermittent failures. Must leave at once and present myself for maintenance at the nearest facility. You will excuse me. What you need, my friend, is a maintenance. Is to confront the truth. While we spoke, our comrades struck the console and used to communicate with Sir. That is the cause of your anomaly. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. We did it. It was on the elbow joint for me. Interesting, so that actually was RNG. What end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. Before we speak further, we must move away from other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity.
As you have surmised, I am part of the shared intelligence of Stigma 1.
Yeah, you are.
It was my charge to determine the optimal path to achieving our prime function. This body had been abandoned by its former owner and lay unused. I took it and abandoned my own, and with it, my duty.
May we ask why you did this? From what we gather, it seems to be a personal matter.
Our kind did not always look as we do now. Long ago, we possessed frail and feeble bodies. Beleaguered by stronger races, our ancestors took to augmenting their flesh in order to defend themselves. What began with limited parts eventually spread to the whole body, and at last, a means was discovered to convert the mind into data, rendering even the brain obsolete. Such complete mechanical beings were called the Omicrons, and by their might, we came to reign supreme over the star.
Okay. So they were humans, or man at one point.
But even then, we did not feel secure. For we knew that the universe was home to civilizations aside from our own. Civilizations that may be stronger still than us.
So we learned the matchup.
Rather than risk becoming the subjugated, we chose to become the subjugator. We began our conquest of the stars, that we might acquire the resources and knowledge we needed to reign supreme. We were successful in that endeavor. So powerful did we become, we could lay low even the mighty dragons. But then something unexpected happened. I began experiencing an error. I could no longer determine an optimal path.
You were malfunctioning.
I performed numerous full system scans, each time finding no issues. Yet the error persisted. It was then that I speculated. What could happen if we grew so powerful as to have no equal? To become stronger was essential to our existence. Our every action has been in service to this objective.
True.
But if nothing lies beyond this, can it be truly said that it was essential? Have we been engaging only in wanton destruction?
Maybe a little bit.
You could find no threat to justify your purpose.
The Omicrons will never leave this star. They will stand by until their reserves of energy are spent. For I have no path to offer them. None.
It is not our place to pass judgment on the deeds of the Omicrons. But surely, this does not have to spell the end of your people. With your power and knowledge, the possibilities are endless. Why not seek out a new purpose?
That is impossible. In the beginning, we had a higher purpose than our pursuit of power. But
Yeah.
we started it when we so irrevocably altered our fundamental forms.
Yeah.
When we cast aside our flesh, so too did we cast aside all that defined us. Nothing remains of who we once were. I have no aspirations. No longer can I dream. The vital spark is lost. Lost amidst circuitry and code and commands.
You just spawned an S-ring.
I believe I know how to overcome this despair. The words are ready in my mind, but ere I speak them, I want you to make me a promise. Be it across time or space, our promises have always connected us. And so I ask that you indulge me once more, that this won't be the end.
Say it, I'll do it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't hold back. First, I want to visit Ishgard with you. Properly. We scarcely had time to look around last time. I should like it very much if you could show me the sights. Next, you must regale me with your greatest adventures, in the places where you lived them, if possible. I may have read about all your deeds, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. And last but not least, a new adventure together, unlike any we've experienced before. We'll travel the lands, cross the seas, and take to the skies upon the eternal wind, and it will be marvelous. It will. If you would humor me a moment. When we awaken each morning, how can we prove that we're the same individual who retired the night before? Through the remembrance of past events, we might say. We have our memories, yet there are times when we forget or recall incorrectly. What of our bodies, then? It is the same one, we might say, yet technically speaking, as living beings, our bodies are constantly changing. It will never be as it was at an earlier point in time. Our souls are no more immutable. On our star, people are known to inherit the souls of others, yet they are decidedly different beings. For my part, I've subjected my totality to much and more. I've made my body into an extension of a tower, blended my soul and memories with those of another self. And each time I would ask myself, what is it that makes me, me?
Were you able to determine an answer?
No, but that doesn't mean I'm confused. It simply means I'm the same as everyone else. So I posit this. Who we were need not describe what we now hold in our hearts. Whatever came before, what matters most is the present. For me, that is being here with my friends, full proud of how much we've grown together. So I urge you to not give up. Heed your heart's desire and hope that the future you long for shall be realized.
I cannot. We cannot. We cannot understand desire, nor comprehend hope. We do not know how to create such things.
We are not unalike, you and I. I too have struggled to find the courage to express and embrace my wants. If you like, I will tell you a tale. A tale of a world on the brink, of a people who never gave up on the future. Of a man who realized his grandest dreams and then awakened to a grander reality.
You idiot! Just once, stay with us to the end.
First time I've been here very clearly. Y'all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do you think we feel? And we meet, I'll give him such a flick. It'll be just the start. Forge ahead. Graha has paved it for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on for our friends. All await us in faith. Yeah, this is the song that was in the trailer. The launch trailer. Just literally can't hear it until now. Where the path begins, ascends to the dizzying heights. Make our way, one sure step at a time. Friends got us here, their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. Owe to them to continue no matter how long it takes. I just noticed that the text for that is Alphino and Alice are now accompanying you. Keep them at your side. Neko would scout the road ahead. Yushil and Arianshiro would trade opinions on esoteric subjects. Raha would join in on the discussion. Or else chat with me and Alice about the mission. Destiny would be at the rear, yet ever present. All the while you would come and go, wherever you were needed. Together we would travel. All I can hear are my footfalls, my heartbeat, so much quieter now. The fact that we can breathe and continue is proof the others are still with us. They are. They are, aren't they? Innumerable lights that shine in the distance to think they could all have birthed civilizations. Everything built has gone to dust, their people lost despairs. And yet, no matter how many worlds have met their ends, with you and Alice beside me, there's nothing I fear. No ocean so vast I cannot cross. Those broken stars I see, shattered, ruptured, unraveled, I wonder if there are also worlds recreated at their ends. Sad of them fills me with a sorrow I cannot describe, and a truth I cannot deny. Birth and death. Whence we came, where we'll return, a wheel from which there is no escape. How do I get up now? Actually, I'm like, which direction am I going? That way. And then higher up. You just don't expect it to end like this, do you? It's a little tough. Portal is barely visible from up here. Truly, we've come far. Much farther than would have been possible if we kept chasing perfect ideals. It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment now I'll wake up, still in my bed. Still a student, grandfather alive. I'd go about my day, relieved as the fragments of the other life faded away. That would be happiness, wouldn't I? That none of it... No. No, I won't give up on these experiences. Good and bad, they are me, and they are mine. Rest assured I'm fine. Thank you for your concern, whatever yourself. We can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. Across an impossible distance to stand where we are now. But a few steps away from journey's end, it'll be over before we know it. Me? Oh, I still have plenty of legs left in me. Don't you worry. It's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone. While we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden. This is it, the end of the path, beginning of whatever awaits. There'll be greater hardships. We may be made to feel powerless. Come what may, let us have no regrets. No, let's have pride in what we achieved. What we achieved and how it has changed us for the better. It's worth fighting for, and dying for, as did they. There are some structures up ahead. Still a ways to go before we reach the dead sun. Given all this, I know how naive it must sound to hope it all works out somehow. Still, you'll forgive me if I wish it all the same. For you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just after all the help you've given me, for once I want to be able to help you. This is breaking my heart very slowly. A billion cuts. There's a man named ERP driving past me further ahead. This is almost. Where is this? Do we recognize this? Normal? It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's definitely quiet. Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings, or visible to our senses. Wrong on both counts. There is simply no one here. Meteon. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star, which once pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended? I do not know. Invasion? Sickness? Suicide? None can say. None lived to speak for the dead. They're gone. Gone. What shall you like? We only end up turning back. There is no one here, then neither should there be an emotion to bar away. Yet Meteon seems convinced we'll turn back. What riddles this? You're not alone. Gotta play the fucking walk on, walk on. I'll never walk alone. Should be the actual ending theme to fucking Endwalker, bro.